Code Afric. Unlock the future.
What is up, guys? Joseph is here again, and in this episode, we are looking at how to get a free certification from Coursera. Okay, so now Coursera is an online platform built for an online studies. Okay, so you can learn almost everything. Guys, you can learn about web development, you can learn about web security, you can learn about cloud computing, you can learn about artificial intelligence, you can learn about Python, Java, JavaScript, React.js, Node.js, and everything that you want to learn pertaining to your field. It's an online platform built for you to study. Okay, so you can even further your education and do anything that you want to do right on Coursera. Okay, now Coursera, their certificates are very authentic and unique in comparing to other certifications that I know so far, like Udemy and Co. Okay, now because of the authenticity of their certification, many students and many tutors and facilitators, they are aiming to get a certificate from Coursera. But the issue here is that you need to pay a huge amount of money. That will be huge for some people and it will be less for some people. It depends. Okay, so many are aiming to get this opportunity to get certificates from Coursera. I thought it's wise to go through and make my personal research to find out how my people can get these certifications for free. And here we go. Today we are going to go through a step-by-step proceeding on how to get a certificate from Coursera for free. All right, sure, for free. Okay, all right. So if you are excited as I am right now, let's dive in. Before we move on, let me put a disclaimer, okay? This is for educational purposes, and what we are going to learn here, please make sure the certificate is not the issue, okay? You might go your way to get a certificate, but it's not an issue. Make sure when you apply for the course and opportunity has been given, make sure you do diligent study to it, okay? Wherever your career path may be, study hard and earn the certificate for free. Okay, so when you get a certificate, you yourself, it will not only be a paper in your hand, okay, but it will be the knowledge that you have acquired and what you have achieved. Okay, so I'll urge you not to be so moved with the certificate, but rather you do a diligent and study hard and get a certificate for your betterment. Okay, it is for your own good. All right, so now before we move on, first thing first, if you are first here, then what you have to do is that you have to sign up. Okay, but before we do that, just come here and search for what? Coursera.org. Okay, Coursera.org. It will bring you to this nice landing page. I may leave the link under the description section, so you can click on the link and you'll be directed to a place like this. Okay, so from here, what you do is that you have to come here and click on join for free. Okay, in order for you to sign up and to create a new account for yourself. Now here you can go ahead and put in your details and you are good to go, or you can also continue with what? Your Google account or your Facebook address and you are good to go. Okay, in my case, I already have an account, so I'll just go ahead and sign in. Okay, I'll sign in. So let me sign in. All right, so now I've successfully logged in. Okay, and this is the landing page. Now, what I can do from here is that I have an explorer here. We can explore, okay? In the categories here, we have goals, okay? And we have end degree and co here, and we have what subjects, okay? And we have data science and co. You can explore through here and select your skill or preference, and you are good to go. Or better still, you can come to the search button here and search for the course that you want to enroll, okay? For instance, when we can search for data science. So we can search for data science in Python. When we hit enter, we wait for it to load. All right, so now data science in Python, you can see from here that we are having 640 total results here. Okay, that means we are having a lot. Okay, so what we can do from here is that you can scroll through and your skill of preference, the one that you want to choose, you can choose from here. But let's start with the introduction. Okay, so with introduction, I'll click on it. Introduction to data science in Python. I'll click on it, and it's going to open a new tab like this. Okay, and there we go. You can see from here at this section. Okay, you can see enroll for free. Yes, you can enroll for free, but the disadvantage here is that when you enroll for free, you get the materials, you get the courses, and you can study them, but you will not get the certificates. Okay, you will not get the certificates. So what we are going to do in order for us to get the certificate is to use for the financial aid available. Okay, so the availability of the financial aid, that is where we are going to get advantage to get the certificates. Okay, so here when you scroll down and come here, you can see that what financial aid available. Okay, so let's click on that one. Now before we go, look at this place. We have 556,992 students already enrolled on this particular course. Okay, it's awesome. All right. So now let's click on the financial aid. Click on it. All right. So you'll be taken to this interface to answer some few questions. Okay. You have to fill in this input fields here before you move on. Okay. So you can set your category here. Okay. We have background information as general. Okay. And we have educational background. So whatsoever your educational background may be, you can select it from here. Okay. We have a high school, some college, degree, and master and other. Okay, so you can go ahead and select any of this of your choice. Okay, now then you move on to your annual income. Okay, so how much do you earn in a year? Okay, so probably I earn $5,000 in a year. Puts in something there, and employment status. Okay, so you say I'm a student. Okay, all right. If you're not a student, you can put in whatever that you are doing, you can put in, but most importantly, you are seeking for an aid. Okay, so you have to put in some details that will be reasonable. All right. So now here, why are you applying for the financial aid? So go ahead and specify your reasons. Okay, so put in something which will be reasonable, and when they read it, it will sound nice for them to give you the offer. Okay, so you put in something there, but it shouldn't be less than 150 words. Okay, that is the requirement. It shouldn't be less than 150 words. Okay, so let's go ahead. I said I'm a freelancer. I said for free opportunities and a skills enhancement. Okay, let's put in something in. Okay, and you are good to go. So here you have to agree. So now when everything is set like this, then you can go to next. Let's click on next. All right, so here we still have something here. Also, it is asking how much can you afford to pay for this course. That is why we are watching this video. We don't have anything, so we can pay nothing. Okay, so here also make sure you put something. How will this course help you with your goals? Okay, so put in something reasonable, not less than 150 words. Okay, so when you get them like that, then you move on to the next place. Here you make sure that you check all the box. Okay, all right, so the first one is saying that the information that you gave was accurate, and the second one is that you study all the courses. Okay, you make sure that you go through all the studies and finish the course outline. Okay, so you check in the box, and from here you have to agree to what is here. So what we can do in a simple input, you just have to highlight and paste them in like this. And I'm not a robot. Okay, all right, so after everything is done, then we can go to the review. So here, boom, we only have to submit. Okay, if you still want to edit, you have the opportunity here to edit. Okay, you are good to go. Now you can submit your application. So go ahead and submit. Okay, so after submitting, you can still go back and add more courses. Okay, you can still go back and add more courses of your choice. Okay, let's say I want a course in JavaScript. Yes, and I have a lot in JavaScript, so you can still go ahead and follow the same process. Okay, you can follow the same proceeding. It's wizard. So we still have the free aid, okay, available. So you click on that. Yes, I already have my information here. Okay, so you just have to go through the same process and you are good to go. Okay, then I click on next. Like I said before, the same proceeding. You are not paying anything. You are not paying anything. Give your reasons and you move on. You check in the box the two and we agree. And we agree to the terms above. I'm not a robot. And we send a review and we submit. Okay. Now, I must say that when you submit the review, it will take about 12 to 15 days before it will be approved. Okay. So they will send you an email, confirmation email, and inside that confirmation email, they are going to approve it, and also they are going to send the details for you to start the course, right? All right. So when they come to your email like this, you receive something like this. All right. So you receive something like this. Okay. You can see what the financial aid application is what approved. Okay. All what you have to do is to click on what go to the course. When you click on this one, you can start the course right there and start learning and earn your certificate for free. Okay. Now, I must say that there is another option. Okay, so the first option that we undergo was through the financial aid proceeding. Okay, so the second proceeding that you can use in order to get the free certification in Coursera is by using the school ID. Okay, this option is available for students. Okay, if you're a student in any university or in any college, you can use the school ID in order for you to enroll in the course and get the certification for free. Okay, and you can do that by using the link that I'm going to share under the description. When you click on this link, you'll be sent to an interface like this. If you're a student and you have an ID, you only have to put in your student ID here and just click on it and you are good to go. you are going to get the course for free and get the certification for free without going through the financial aid process. Okay, and both the proceeding work. So if you're a student, this one will do better for you. If you're not a student, then you can go through the financial aid proceeding and you are good to go. Then again, before we go, I'm still putting the disclaimer that please, when you gain the opportunity, study and earn the certificate. Okay, don't just blast through the course and just take in and just take in and just take in and submit that you have ended and get the certificate for nothing. Okay, you have the opportunity to study so that when the certificate is given, you yourself, your validation would speak for you whilst you are still holding that paper as a certificate. All right, so that will be all for now. Thank you for making time with me. Until we meet again, take care, stay blessed, and keep on studying. See you.